Can we talk about how hard it is to be a gay who has a YouTube channel about manual labor? Because I'm like, oh, I need to shower and do my hair and do my face, and then I'm like, but I'm going to go like cut things and get sweaty and gross. So here I am in my sweaty, gross glory. Anyways, as I mentioned in my last video, the subflooring is done. You probably can't actually see what I'm waving at, but the subflooring is down there. Why is it not recording? Oh, it is recording. I have a little thing down here where I watch what you're seeing, and it looked like it was stopped, so I was worried, but we're fine. Anyways, so today I'm going to be putting in the cabinet, which will go in that area, and my plans have changed a little bit there. I showed you in my video about the plans how the cabinet was going to be 38 inches wide, and I was going to build it, and la la la. Not anymore. I was at a store called Restore. I was actually at 3 of them. It's a store run by Habitat for Humanity. It is reclaimed building materials, furniture, things of that sort. And I found a cabinet that looked like new, was in very good shape, and was $5. So I bought it, and I'm like, I'm gonna use it or I'm not gonna use it. It's $5. So I'm gonna use that today. I do have to cut out for it to fit over the wheel well, so that is what I'm going to do today. I did have a couple issues that I'll have to address. I had already bought my water tanks, which are gonna go under the cabinet, and now they don't fit in this one. So I'll have to make some adjustments there, maybe like a trap door or something, because like they fit on the shelf, but you can't actually get them on the shelf. It's quite complicated, but we will address that at a later date. Right now, my goal is just to cut it out to fit around the wheel well, and then kind of fix up the back and get it ready to go in that regard. And then I'll look at options for making the water tanks fit on the shelf, because I don't want to have to return them, because then I have to pay return shipping and I lose my original shipping, and that's like $30 to be out, and I'd rather not. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Thanks. Alright, so the cabinet retrofitting is now complete. I did permanently install the shelf. I installed the back wall here was the other shelf, so I repurposed that as the back here. It's all screwed into place now. I have a Craig jig, which is super helpful for creating pockets, so you can get really strong joints. So it's all set to go there. There are a couple of observations that I have from kind of reclaiming something. For one, I think it was honestly about as much work to retrofit this as it would have been to make a new cabinet from scratch. Maybe you would have to finish it, though you can get pre-finished plywood, so I don't know, maybe it's a trade-off, but it was a lot of work to retrofit it. Also, it's not exactly the dimensions that I wanted. It is shorter than I had originally planned. Also, I purchased a gray water tank that was a specific dimension so that it would be low enough so that it wouldn't hit the sink. Well, I physically cannot get it into this space now with the sizes I have here. I thought about cutting out a door for it, but ultimately I decided I'm just going to buy a different tank that will work, that will fit in here, because I don't want to take out this support, I don't want to add a door. It's just a lot of work. So I do appreciate that I got this for $5. Again, I got it at Habitat for Humanity's Restore. And it is nice to know that I'm not adding additional products to the world when there's something out there that will work, but it's not perfect. So keep those things in mind when you're choosing to repurpose things, reclaim things. There is going to be some extra work. It may not be exactly right, and you may have to change your plan a little bit, but all throughout this process, I've been changing the plan as I go. It's an experimental process, and that's going to happen with any project. So overall, I'm pretty happy with it. The next thing I have to do is put on the countertop, cut the holes for the sink and the faucet. The countertop I'm going to make from scratch from my leftover OSB from the subfloor here. I will make that a separate video because it's just going to be completely involved process. And then I'll also have a video talking about the sink and the faucet and how I connected that all, and I'll show you the fresh and gray water tanks that I end up with. So that will all be coming in future videos, but at least this is retrofitted. It fits around the wheel well. It's got a little opening in here for wires to come through, so I can put in my 12 volt outlets on the side here, and I'm going to have a power strip on the inside. So it is all set to go and ready for that countertop construction, which is coming up in my probably next video. Thanks for watching.